Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel today. This video I'll be doing another hand load video, and it will be on the 22 Hornet load that I have here. 22 Hornet, very good. Varmint round, very tried and true. I love it. This certain setup here is a Savage Mold 25 walking varminter chamber in 22 Hornet. Show you guys here. Has a 4-16 by 40 old Tasco scope on it. I love the older Tasco scopes. As you guys see in my 2A Remington video, I have a 4-16 by 40 Tasco scope as well on that one, and that one actually has a bullet compensator on it. But yeah, anyhow, it's got the Accu trigger right here. Right there's the Accu trigger. Love the Accu trigger. My 22-250 varmint rifle that I showed you guys, that's Savage Mode 12. It also has the Accu trigger on it. Love the Accu trigger. One of my favorite triggers out there from factory manufacturer. So yeah, has a detachable magazine. And I'll also mention that on my certain rifle has a 21-inch barrel, bull barrel. So yeah, let's get to it. So first, I'm going to talk to you guys about the bullets that I use for my load, and that will be the Hornady VMAX 22 caliber 40 grain. I love these bullets. They're really good for this particular round. They do make the 35 grain VMAXs in 22 caliber as well, which I kind of wanted, but for me they're like impossible to find. So I guess I'm stuck with the 40 grain. I don't mind the 40 grain actually. You do lose a little bit of velocity, but it's like almost like unrecognizable. What I've found, I lost about 50 to 75 feet per second with 40 grain bullets compared to the 35 VMAXs that I had for factory loads. But I mean, that's, like I said, that's like unrecognizable. And the extra bullet weight does add a little bit of bullet coefficient to it, so it can withstand wind drift better. I mean, it's a varmint. It's a varmint bullet, so I mean, obviously the wind's gonna do whatever it wants to it. It's not like a big game nozzle partition or Hornady ALDX or anything like that, but having the extra weight does kind of help. You know, you're going for varmint, small predators. You don't really need that big of a punch for them, but I mean, it's always nice to have a little bit extra weight behind the bullet. So yeah, I'll talk about the velocity and energy that I get from this bullet here in a minute once we get to the powder. But next I'll show you guys, this is a loaded round. The casing that I use Hornady casings for 22 Hornet. Love Hornady casings. They're probably one of my favorite casings to use out there. They're pretty equivalent to the Winchester Remington casings, so you know, nothing special. I'm just a big fan of Hornady overall, so yeah. And this is what a 22 Hornet round looks like. Some people think that's straight wall, but it's a tiny, it has a tiny bit of a bottleneck to it. Right where my finger is, you can see a little bit of a indent where it's necked down, but yeah. So Hornady 22 Hornet casings. That's what I use for my load. And I'll go to primers now. I use number 6.5 small rifle primers for this load, and pretty much all of my other varmint loads as of right now. Like I said before, I have 1,000 of these. This is a box of 1,000, so I mean, It'll last me for a good while. Yeah, like I said, just your standard small rifle primers, nothing special. They will definitely get the job done. I quite like them. So yeah, Remington number 6.5 small rifle primers. And now the primer. Some of you guys who load your own 22 Hornet, you might already know what primer or what powder I'm going to be using, and it's the fastest and most accurate powder that I've seen. What a lot of others have seen out of the 22 Hornet, and it is the Hodgdon's H110 pistol powder. Some of you might be like, well, why are you using a pistol powder for a rifle cartridge? Well, they just, I don't know. You can find 22 Hornet revolvers out there. They aren't really mass produced, but you can definitely find them. They're floating around online and in local gun stores, places like that. But yeah, I mean, I guess they got the idea to use pistol powder. I guess just because you don't really need that much powder in your 22 Hornet casing because they're small. But it is definitely what I've seen. A lot of others have seen. This is definitely the fastest powder for 22 Hornet out there. So yeah, Hodgdon H110 pistol powder. It is pretty much readily available. Just gotta look around. I buy my powder in the local gun stores around here, or at like Bass Pro or Cabela's, or anywhere that carries powder, just because I don't like paying the hazmat fee. Some people don't mind it. If you're buying like a lot of powder, hazmat fee, it's only like a one-time thing. It's like $25 or $30. So if you buy like 5 of these 1 pound cans, you'll get something out of ordering online. But me personally, I just like buying these in person. But anyhow, yeah. Yeah, like I said, H110 Hodgdon's powder for 22 Hornet for my load. And I'll actually add a handload ballistic chart right here from Hornady's website, like I always do in these handload videos. And I'm getting about 2,850 feet per second out of the end of the barrel. Yeah, I also load 11.3 grains of H110 powder in each of these 22 Hornet casings. That particular load is in between max and the level under max, according to Hornady's reloading book, their latest one. But yeah, it really is a nice cartridge to have if you're getting into varmint hunting or small predator, or even if you just want some variety in your varmint collection, I guess. It's really great round, in my opinion. I mean, that's just about it. I mean, it definitely does the job. It's a workhorse. I mean, I've seen pretty decent distance shots with a certain load. My dad actually dropped a groundhog last summer out the farm at 250 yards. Aimed dead on at the head, and pretty much lights out. So yeah, this setup hasn't really been much further than 250. I like to shoot it with some steel, just to experiment with it a little bit, shoot beyond 300 yards. I've seen people on YouTube shoot 500, even 700 yards with just a regular setup like this, like, you know, regular hunting scope, nothing special like a tactical first focal plane scope, just a regular hunting scope like this, with a good amount of magnification range. But yeah, like I said, I really love the 22 Hornet overall for a varmint and small predator rifle. I can't wait to use this spring and summer. Very smooth action, very quick action as well. Love it. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you all for watching. I hope I shed some light on the 22 Hornet cartridge. Like I said, I love it for varmint and small game. And yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the 22 Hornet. And if you do have a load, feel free to share that with me. I'm always looking for interesting loads out there to try out or just even to look at. But yeah, that's about it. If you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. And I also have a new Discord server of my own. So I'll post the link down in the description for you guys if you want to join. It's a little bit small, got several people in there, but it'd be really nice if we got more people to talk to. And I think it'd be more like a interactive kind of thing for you guys, just to know more about the general community of this channel. And yeah, thanks you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video.